I took it all, but shit, they gave me less. They gave me arm and hammer.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Chella H.
And this your man, Bo Deal.
That's right. And you are tuned in to the #1 podcast existing.
Facts.
Str8Drop Uncut, where we keep shit all the way real.
All the way real. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Ain't nothing. It's all uncut. It's real, man. And today's episode was brought to you by Venom 30 Clothing. You know what I'm saying? Go on the website, venom30.com. Get you some real fly shit. And it was also brought to you by
Complex Studios, located the #1 studio in Chicago.
Facts.
Owned and founded by KX, a legend in Chicago. Located at 2635 South Wabash. If you need quality studio, not that in the fucking closet shit, good sound, good engineers, professional. All that. Make sure y'all book all your studio time at Complex Studio.
Studio, podcast, recording, everything, whatever you need. A one-stop shop.
All that.
Green screen.
Period. Everything you get from Complex is gonna be butter. And speaking of butter, we got the butterier. My nigga PARKAY.
PARKAY, what's going on?
Do, man? You already know what it is.
The low end legend.
Low end legend
himself.
Let's
PARKAY
get it.
is in the motherfucking building. K, what's good?
What it do, man? You know what you do. You know, I'm doing what I want to do.
Do what you want to do. That's what niggas with money do. Whatever the fuck they want to do.
Tell us what I'm doing. What's up with me? I'm doing what I
money,
want
sauce, all that. Look at you,
man. Look, man. Bo got on this blue ass sweater, man. I
I
think
put
he
it
game
on.
banging.
Yeah, I put it on when they said PARKAY was coming. I had to represent for the GDs, low end GDs. You know what I'm saying?
they didn't let the GDs in the dough. Period.
My nigga.
You
What's
know.
going on? K, what's in that cup?
Man, it's my cup.
You already
It's
know.
my cup. Why you worried about what's up with my cup?
Oh, okay. Well, you got the red cup. Where the blue cups at? That's how we coming.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's all
She said tripping heavy today. Heavy.
There she go.
So K, listen.
Talk to
I
me.
missed your release party, right? I needed to be there, but I downloaded the new project, American Greed, and that shit is fire from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying?
motherfucking
You
dog,
one of the
bro.
few people, man, that can get Bump out. Like Bump, then I don't know, like he one of the nastiest spitters in the city, and he just will not give motherfuckers that music. He said, "Fuck that music," and you able to bring them out. There's only a few people that can
That's
get them
right.
to come out of retirement
Man.
to jump on their shit, man. The joint hard though, man.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
That's bro, man. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, you know, we could be watching TV. We could be talking shit in the middle of talking shit, and then a beat come on and we gone. You know what I mean? There's so many just that we got recorded. You know what I mean? Like, we just be like, we got a project together. Shit, after
Right.
that, too, we still got probably like 10, 12 more records done together.
That's dope. That's dope, man. So how was it putting together that project, man? American Greed.
Whew. I ain't dropped in so long. So I had some time to fuck with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I had so many records that didn't make it. That shit took years. Like, that shit took time. That shit ain't just like, because when I got out the hospital, I wanted to work on it. You know what I mean? I was trying to, but my voice wasn't like right for damn near like a year and a half, 2 years.
Right.
Like, so, like, when I got my voice back and I got the strength in my voice, you know, I had to start getting, like, back used to music again. You know what I mean? Then the sound was changing. I had to get, like, that shit was crazy, bro. It took some time.
But you could tell you took your time with it because it's from front to back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no skips, period.
Man,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
That's crazy coming from you.
Man, that's dope though, man. You know what I'm
PARKAY
saying?
always been one of the hardest lyricists,
I appreciate
rappers,
it.
put it together, you know, on some real shit. I always had great songs. I think a lot of times, you know, even though everybody know who PARKAY is, like PARKAY is also one of the most slept on artists, in my opinion. You know, in my opinion, when it comes to like, you know, I just think like the sound is just like, it's never outdated. You know how some people could just have the same sound, and as time go by, it's just always fresh. It's always just knowing to stay in the know. So
For sure. And a lot of people don't know see, me and Parkay got history back in since about what 2006.
Six.
You know what I'm saying? When
Six.
when you had a record. The big record was it Get It Girl or
Get It Girl.
Get It Girl. You know what I'm saying? And it was a big record. And
But
then
you
you end
got-
up going to jail.
But you gotta understand. But before I went to jail, after that, I was in jail. Before that, I had got out. But
Right.
I was in there watching you on BET slay shit on the battle and shit, and then I got out and we was rocking. That shit was like, that shit meant everything to me.
Man, that was real, man. And then when they say, "Oh yeah, he done got locked up for," I said, "Well, it was about getting to the money, though." and then you came home and got right back to it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you gotta stay resilient, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Right. Now, for the people who've been sleeping under a rock, who really can't be in tune with Chicago music, if you don't know who Parkay is, let them know where because you're a low-end legend. You know what I'm saying? And you come from a long list of hood legends. You know what I'm saying?
And you right here with Jenny low end. Huh? when you speak low end, Jennifer low end is right motherfucking
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Period. So
Yeah.
Man, well, I'm from the low end. I've been down that way my whole life, like from 51st back to 18th. You know what I mean?
Right.
16th, like what the Hilliers? Where the Hilliers in at?
well, the Hillians is from 22nd to 21st and a half, 20th and a half.
Exactly.
But one thing about the low end, right? If you from the low end, most likely you ain't just live one spot on the low end.
Exactly.
You done lived some everywhere. Like me, I tell people all the time, I'm mixed. They be like, damn, baby, you got that good hair, even though it ain't mine. I be like, that's because I'm mixed. I'm mixed with Robert Taylor's. I'm mixed with Ida B. Wells. I'm mixed with Icky's. I got a little PCs in me. I got stay weight, all that. So that's what's going on.
Tenfold.
The same for you.
But you know what? Like, y'all inspired me to rap, though. Like, you know what I mean? You had you, 704, Big Kill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to them.
Y'all had some shit going. Like, y'all lit up the low end. Like, that shit was crazy at the time, man. Y'all was riding around with wrapped ass Lexuses and all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, we was.
Like, y'all was lit. You know what I mean? So that shit inspired motherfucker to do they shit.
Yeah.
You giving me a history lesson. I ain't, you know what I'm
well,
saying?
the fam was, I didn't told you about it, but the fam was the first rap group that I was with. Because people be thinking like I started with Bump them. But I didn't. They came afterwards. Well, really, I started off myself. And then I got with the fam. And there was some people that I grew up with from the Robert Taylor homes. But after that, it was just like I always been like a renegade type person. You know what I'm saying? Like I always break off. I do what I want. I say what I want. And everybody just be like, oh, that's Chella. She crazy. Like, yeah, whatever. So that's just how it was. So one of the guys, the CEO, shout out to Young, shout out to A. A is still my buddy. That's like that's my brother. So we always be close. But yeah, we was like the first people from the South Side projects, because a lot of times then you had people from the West Side, like the West Side people, all the West Side.
That CD was a classic.
Yeah, the fan, it still is. Like, people be still hitting me up, bringing me up about it. And I be like, yeah, well, it was lit. But this is what's going on now.
What you don't know is that for this American Greed project, I was trying to get 704 to do that same intro over again.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that shit is classic. I know, yeah, hey, man.
Yeah, we had, I don't want to be a hood rat no more. Because I'm tired of fucking
That
all
shit was
of the
dope.
folks. Hey, it's funny, but it used to be, it wasn't even really all necessarily true, but that's how I really got started, for being like the first. And like I said, it was a lot of queens before me, but I am the original ratchet real bitch from Chicago. That can't be questioned.
Absolutely.
So anybody who don't know, they know. And even the ones who don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's hallelujah. I ain't ready for that. If you don't know, you still know. Period. That's what's going on.
I know of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because both of y'all got them Goon Squad ties.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what. See, the 704. That's something I don't know nothing about.
He was 704 was a rapper. He was a rapper from the projects. He grew up in the projects, but his history and Taz was it was a little different from mine. He was a little more clean cut, more rappy, more lyrical, right? With all due respect.
Yes, sir.
So yeah.
Right. Now, Kay, how was it coming up in those projects because when people mention your name, they always, man, HOBO affiliates. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know? So how it was, because out west, we heard of it, you know, the HOBO, motherfucker heard of that everywhere. If you was in Chicago, you know the HOBOs, and they was, you knew they wasn't to be fucked with. That was something serious. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you come from that bloodline. So how was it coming up in that era? You know what I'm saying? It was the wildest shit ever. It was the funnest shit ever. It was just like, you know, bro, with the projects up and real niggas down that bitch looked like the Carter, but on the first floor, nigga.
Right.
When you walk in that bitch, you got motherfuckers with the biggest shit. You got all these motherfuckers. Like, man, bro, that bitch was like Thriller. You hear me? So, like, we come from the grimiest of the grimiest, man, but it's like niggas been through a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So it be kind of hard to really fall in line with the shit that's going on right now. Fact. You know what I'm saying? That shit like the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying? Like back then we had hand checks. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that shit was hard fouls. Yeah. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You say something to a nigga, it's a flagrant. You know what I mean? So it'd be safer for me to stay out suckers' way. You know what I mean? Yeah, and they gonna blow the whistle.
My folks used to get them GD glasses. Them funky heads, GD glasses. Hey, you hear me?
Oh shit. Man, like, nah, dog, like, I was around, like, man, the realest niggas ever, bro. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm grateful for my freedom at the time. You know what I'm saying? My niggas gone, my whole crew gone. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers will be back home soon. Right. You know what I'm saying? So right now we working on a lot of shit. You know, I can't really speak on it, but you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Some of these niggas coming home, if not everybody.
Man, that's what's up. Let me ask you this. So over the years, music has had its different ways of bubbling and what works for different people, different crews, different generations. And like now, things have changed. Like, it always been some little dissing and little slash shit, but now the disrespect and the dead has been real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, with our people. How do you feel about that when it comes to what's going on now with how people name dropping and just mocking deaths in the music thing?
My thing is that, like, that's just some, like, artist's way of doing music, and if that's their style of doing music, I don't knock it, I don't get in their way. I stay out their way, I let them feel how they want to feel. You know, you can only start a problem trying to change how the next person feel. You know what I mean? You don't want to fuck with their feelings, you got to let them have that. Right. So if they want to say that and they want to put that out, man, that's their style. You know what I mean? Let them do them.
That's on them, huh?
I can't fight with it. I ain't going to argue with it. If that shit dope, I mean, I might not. You know, I ain't gonna hate. Like, I don't know what niggas' problems is. I don't know who did what to who. You know what I mean? Good music is good music.
Right. We were speaking earlier about how it seemed like just the cycle of it. Like, say, for example, a nigga make a song and they, you know, saying this and this person and this and that person, and next thing you know, it just don't stop. It's like once you put it out there, it seemed like it draws that type.
But think about it, not to cut you off, but
imagine
somebody.
No, I'm just saying.
But imagine somebody telling you how to you know, express yourself.
You know, I understand, but I also just feel like the law of attraction. When you put that out there and you just like, oh yeah, this is what's going on. Next thing you know, I ain't seen that many people. Okay, so you would think that people seeing how this going, okay, you get to talking about this and the dead homies. most likely you're gonna be dead. That's just the fact. Or something gonna happen. Somebody in the crew. So
Who to say that person didn't want to live like that?
I mean, you know, some people might not really care to live long.
That's what I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, you know.
And then the streets done changed so much to what, you know what I'm saying? Because I find myself saying this a lot. Back when we was coming up, well, this ain't back when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
Because
ain't.
the stool pigeon.
You gotta adapt.
Yeah, you gotta adapt because motherfuckers been telling since the beginning of time. But at the alarming rate that motherfuckers is telling now and still coming back to the hood. Like back then, if you told or was labeled a snitch, you wasn't coming back to that block. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you did come back, you was gonna be fucked up. It was going, you know what I'm saying, be some consequences behind those actions. You know what I'm saying? Versus now, you know, the motherfuckers tell and be right back on the same block they told on. Or they told on some other motherfuckers, and guess what the other niggas saying? Man, they ain't tell on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
so
Man, it's
like,
disgusting.
you know?
I mean, like, I don't know what the, like, no comment.
Like, that's on them niggas, yeah. We talk about that all the time. It's just like, we had a conversation before, and it was like, niggas will be like, well, we're going to let them.
No, I'm listening to you.
So, no, I'm just, you know, I'm just extra. You should be able to tell that by now. You know.
She just want a humbug.
No, I don't. I don't be wanting no smoke.
Social media, that's a fact.
I don't be wanting no smoke. Now, why would you say such a thing? I don't want no smoke. But this is what I was going to say. So now with the snitch and shit, it's like, because again, I'm not a man. Y'all niggas, y'all move different. Some niggas will feel like, man, you stand up if you in a situation and you held shit down and you ain't say shit. Okay, fuck it. I ain't a snitch. I took them 40 years. Me personally, I feel like you was a goofy because you both finna check me. You always do. But
Man,
again, I'm not a man. But I feel like, for example, if you in a situation and it's like you more worried about what these people thinking about you and taking a nigga who don't give a fuck about you weight. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You taking his weight, or you gonna be like, hey, nigga, be accountable for your shit. Because what happens is you get locked up. Now you either got to fight a case that you might be, you might not. And now your kids is fucked up because you want to be loyal and stand up to a lot of niggas who don't even give a fuck about you once you get locked up. So that's just a fucked up way that men, what y'all have to go through as men and just dealing with shit. In my opinion.
I mean, like, you don't have, like, my thing is that you got a choice. You got a chance and a choice. You know?
Right.
My thing is, like, you can talk, or you can act like you don't have a voice box. You know, you exercise your rights and you let them work. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the outcome may be, that's just what it is. But you don't talk. I don't. You know, you can. You know, you don't have to go tell on nobody to get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You can just say, man, give me my lawyer.
That's it.
Give me my lawyer. I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can and will be used against me in the court of law. Give me my lawyer.
Give me my lawyer. I can see it on a T-shirt.
That's stop. Yeah, that's dope as fuck. American greed.
Yeah, give me my lawyer.
Give me my lawyer.
I need a percentage.
That's dope as fuck. I got you.
Okay, cool.
And it's the truth, because when you sign up for this ain't like a civilian telling somebody who didn't sign up for this shit.
You gotta let everybody work for
You know what I'm saying? You gotta work for it. We know what we signed up for when we in them streets.
Right.
We know what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't my job to tell on another motherfucker. Give me my lawyer, and now y'all gotta prove that I did something that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Right.
You know, the majority of motherfuckers who get convicted on their own statements. You know what I'm saying? They talk thinking they can talk their way out of it, or lie their way out of it, and they end up nailing themselves.
Listen to me. Imagine you got all three of us in one gun, and we all go to jail for it, and everybody say, Give me my lawyer.
Right.
Give me my lawyer. They gonna have to work to figure out who gun they want to put it on. Whoever they want to put it on, that's on them. You know, but if none of us say nothing, man, everybody will be just fine.
But then, what if you got to get locked up and you just got to, they take you, well, me, I'm going to have my carrying concealed license, so I ain't got time. Because I don't like, I've been blessed not to ever go to the county, and I never want to.
Don't ever.
Yeah, and I'm not. So I was just saying, like, it's just rough on men because you still got to damn near fight the case for a minute till the shit over with. You know, but, you know, I guess that comes with y'all built for certain shit. You know, so, you know.
You know, I mean, it's what we sign up for. This is when you sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to play the game, get out the game.
Right.
He just told you.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your diet like? What you eating nowadays? Well,
man,
I mean, food-wise, what's on the menu?
All right, look. I was like 240. I'm like 192 right now, 194.
Okay.
Damn, that 50 pounds, huh?
Yeah. Like I keep it light on the bread, like if no bread, you know what I mean? Like I eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it because I run and work out a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's the pleasure, like cause I kind of canceled that shit for some months. You know what I mean? Down there 6-7 months to get my shit going. Like as far as like no juice, no pop, just only water, no bread, no beef. I was eating like vegan food. I was eating like, you know what I mean? I was just trying to get my shit in order. I was just like pretty much disciplined to just get my shit in shape. So then now at this point, I just feel like I can eat what I want to eat when I want to eat as long as I stay consistent, you know what I mean, in the gym.
Right, that's what's up. So you in the gym every day? How many days a week?
At least 5 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
So
really
that's so do you got somebody you work out with or you just you
Chris Spurlock, flyweight, you know what I mean? His Instagram is at flyweight. You know, he dope as hell, man. He was a Navy SEAL. So I just really just work out with him, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be super buff or nothing, but I'm just trying to shed and cut.
Shed and cut.
Right.
Yeah. That's what's up.
What's going on the sports side, guys? I seen like the Bulls had like this guy that they just recruited, dude looking like Zeke from Power. You know, I don't know his name. What's his name? Yeah, y'all don't know. Y'all fuck with the Bulls right now? The Bulls been fake.
The Bulls is killing shit right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't know who Zeke from Power is. I mean,
hey, what's the dude name, Solo? The dude, okay, y'all.
You want somebody to admit to that bullshit?
No, it's the truth.
Have him
it's the
say,
truth.
so he can have him. We gonna be on the block list at the door of that bitch.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know his name, but I'm saying, okay, I'm a fan. Why I'm finding it, I just wanted to know, like, what type of sports y'all watching right now? Y'all watching basketball? Y'all watching? Like, what's going on? You basketball?
We watching everything.
Are you? Because some people don't. You don't watch a lot of sports, right?
Watch football, basketball. Yeah.
I box like 4 times a week.
That's good shit.
And you be boxing too, but that dummy are real people.
Real people too. We get in the ring and spar and all that.
Okay.
You know what I'm
both
saying?
been doing this shit since Jaws was a goldfish.
Okay.
and with the so you doing the sports gambling? Bump got me into that shit.
Like Bump the God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what he do. That's his thing. You know what I mean?
I lost a lot.
I fuck around every now and again. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around as often as the dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But every now and again.
So how did you meet Bump? Because by him being from over east, you from the low end, how did that connection come? Because y'all tight.
crazy.
Like he always be like, man, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, absolutely, man. I was about what? Shit.
Alfonso
13,
McKinney.
14. Yeah, no, he nice. He from Chicago.
Right.
What I was about to say is I was about like 13, man. I was playing. He was going to Hills Francisco. He was in high school already, but I was in 8th grade. But I was good at basketball, so his high school was recruiting me for basketball, and I used to go to their summer league games and shit like that. You know what I mean? I used to sit in the stands and watch. And I think we was short a man one day, and then they asked me to get dressed from the bleachers, and then you know I kind of came out and I killed and shit like that. And like, bro, I was dope as fucking basketball, bro. Like I was some shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you
bro.
was actually on the
I
team?
was ranked, bro. No. I was in 8th grade. You know, I wasn't even able to play, but they were short of men in the summer league. So they was able to really just grab me out the stands and be like, no, we got an extra man, da-da-da-da-da, get dressed. He in high school, he da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean?
Right.
He a freshman. But so when I played summer league that summer, I never stopped playing for him. I just kept playing like the whole summer. And then as time went on, I used to come, like after school was over, I used to go to the high school and practice with them. So I was in 8th grade practicing with them. So when I ran into Bump, like, you know, it was people there that was just talking about me. And Bump was best friends with one of the basketball players on the team. So all three of us just rocked and rolled. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like we got introduced. Like, man, it's my nigga French Fry. You know, Bump name was French Fry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Man, this French Fry. This K. You know, this KJ. I was KJ. This man, French Fry. This KJ. You know what I'm saying? We talk shit. That was like, that's when I became a freshman though. But you know, we rocked and rolled, man. Fucked around, man. And from there, we were just cool because I just played basketball. It wasn't about no music. Right. It was just about basketball and being cool. But, you know, Slide was on the next block after school all the time. Right. And I used to always get into it with the Stones and the Vice Lords leaving school. I mean, the Stones and the MCs leaving school. It was like, you know, they used to chase us. They used to, you know, it was deep. You know, we was GDs. Right. But if you on 49th and Cottage Grove and you got Drexel and you got this other shit, right. Bro, it's on. Boy, you got to walk back past Champlain, 51st and 49th. Right. Boy, them MCs, boy, your ass is getting chased every day. So it was just one day, shit, niggas cornered the motherfucker in by Subway in the parking lot leaving school. I dropped my bags, man. My homie done ran. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm in a fight with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you know, shit got cool. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, man, this nigga don't run. This nigga cool. He boom, boom, boom. Don't fuck with him. Right. So, it, you know, it got smooth after shit. So I was smooth, shit. But me and Dude been knowing each other since I've been like 13, 14 years old.
That's real history.
And it's so crazy, right? My dog, Shorty 6, right?
Shout out to Shorty 6.
Yeah, shout out Shorty 6. That's my motherfucker. Look. Cool nigga. Look. Right. My thing is that we used to hustle under the same building, you know what I'm saying? But Shorty 6 was in the joint at the time, so I'm rocking with Kojak and them under the building. We under 3737, you know what I mean? Right. I'm with my nigga Tiger Reese. But Lil Reese, his brother Kojak, the one who run the whole fucking shit, him and Shorty 6 really, but his partner Shorty 6 is locked up right now. So I come under that bitch with my own work, right? They like, nigga, what you doing with the motherfucking bags? Like, man, look, bro. You gotta have this or this, nigga. You can't just be doing your own shit under here, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we get all that shit squared away or whatever. Like Shorty 6, maybe like a month or two come home. And nigga was cool, you know what I'm saying? Fucking around in the hallways, gambling and shit, fucking around. And then he was like, man, we should start some rap group. You know what I'm saying? You had skits, you had like you had a lot of these niggas under the building, man. Niggas was dope. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I used to rap with these niggas under the building every day, argue with these niggas under the building every day, fight with these niggas under the building every day. Ain't no fucking way in the world you about to get me in no group with these niggas. You hear me? So Shorty 6 came over that bitch like, nigga, what's up? I got a nigga to battle you right now, nigga. Let's go up Sister crib. Sister stayed on the other side. She was a hype who stayed on the other side.
It's sister for me.
Man, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna fuck around. So we go up Sister crib, and when I get up there, who's in the living room? Bump
in the living room
with some Budweiser. We had some Budweisers and some motherfucking Hennessy. And we was up that bitch, man, just rap. Like, once we seen each other, we shaking each other hands, hugging and talking shit because we ain't seen each other in a minute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga got kicked out of school for robbing the whole shit, man. That nigga crazy, man.
But that's a whole nother story.
That nigga went, oh, man, that nigga dope. That nigga crazy. Anyway, that's crazy, man. Bro, it was a basketball game. My nigga went crazy, man. Anyway, we run into we at the projects, man, in the motherfucking living room of sister crib, man. Going back and forth. Like, once we seen each other, it wasn't about no money and it wasn't about battling, but we just back and forth, just rapping and shit and fucking around. And it was just like, man, I ain't been in no group with the guys, man. Like, nah, I ain't feeling that. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be on my solo shit.
Right.
And he was fucking with them. And then I ended up fucking with actually JoJo. JoJo Capone. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to JoJo.
Shout out to JoJo, yeah.
So I ended up working with JoJo, and then Bump and Sly ended up getting together and doing the shit over here with the Thoroughbreds. And they started the Thoroughbreds with Shorty Six.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Shorty Six had the Big Homie, and Big Homie, like, they made all that big dope ass shit happen. That's how they got the big ass buzz going in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit was crazy.
That was the first, in my
Thoroughbred.
opinion. Yep. Even though that we had our thing going on, the fam, because we was the, you know, but that was the biggest, like, original South Side low end combo movement outside of the fam. I mean, we was a little before.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you had that shit going on, and then me and bro just, you know, we was brothers at that time, so we just do records in between time anyway.
Right.
Like, if I'm in L.A., I bump into the nigga in L.A., we be in the crib, we knock out all kind of songs, maestro, you know, producing, having some shit. Like, we always do shit, but I never did, like, the group thing.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But all them niggas was love. All them niggas was my brothers. Still good niggas right now to today. You know what I mean? Never did nothing to me. Like, niggas, good niggas. Right. But, you know what I mean? We just had so many discrepancies in the hallway. I just didn't know how we was going to get it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gave an ugly history lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it's some shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's some shit. We can talk for, man, we can talk for some hours, bro. I got some shit to say. All he got to do is ask it.
right.
There's some shit going on, bro.
Yeah, that was
You
that
don't
was
play
history.
no games.
No, I mean, shit. It's just that shit. I got some shit to say today if you want to
Right.
ask it.
Now, speaking of not playing no games, I know it was a situation with the game that,
With the game.
yeah.
Oh, with the game.
Yeah, no, it was,
No, that with this
Game,
when he did
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Ah, bro, like, I felt so tricked into the situation, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, my nigga Ghost, who sells shoes, he was in LA, and then he told me the game was working on a record. And then he put me on the phone with the game, and the game was like, man, you know, like, da-da-da-da-da, man. You know what I'm saying? What about this in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? What about this in Chicago? And, man, you know what I'm saying? What's the low end? What's da-da-da-da-da? He was asking, but he didn't tell me exactly what he was working on and what he was doing, or nobody said shit. But he was just trying to get some history of the city over the phone call so he can rock and roll. So when the motherfucker look up, man, you dissing Shorty, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
You tripping.
next thing you know,
Now you
it's
got
looking-
me in the middle with this goofy ass shit.
Right.
I fuck with PARKAY. I'm on the low end. Fuck with PARKAY with Bump J and hey, no.
Right.
Bro, we ain't never met. Why you do that shit, man? Like, what's up with dude?
Right.
But now motherfucker looking like, damn, K, man, you let him up. How the fuck I let a motherfucker do anything, man?
Right.
Don't start this shit.
Right. Because that's how that was the word. PARKAY gave him all this shit about, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it didn't make sense. But hearing how you just broke it down, I can see it.
Come on,
Happening.
you gotta
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. You gotta understand, man. Like, The first day I met Lil Durk was the day I was in the studio doing a song with French Montana. I was doing a song with French Montana and Only on the Strength of You.
Right.
I called you, boom, 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 boom. You was like, French in town, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, let me get a feature.
Y'all came down and knocked it out.
But I talked to E from LEP, and he brought LEP down, and then they invited Durk down.
Right.
That was the first day I met Durk, and we was on camera talking shit. We blah, 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 blah. Durk talking shit, boom, boom, boom. He let me know, man, it's a little homie. He doing this shit. It's the next nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just like, damn, you know, that was a good introduction, all that cool shit. But then once that shit cycle up, it's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's weak as hell.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know, dude,
He known for that. I was just
finna
finna say
weird shit anyway.
Game known for doing all that weird shit. Like, that's what he known for.
Mm-hmm. What's your relationship status like? I've always known you for like being in relationships, but I always having like being like the ladies' man, having a lot of little bitches and sad bitches.
That
and
shit be the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Man,
What's
bro.
going
It's
on
like,
right
damn
now?
if I do, damn if I don't.
Right.
I'm single than a motherfucking slice of cheese.
Oh, okay. Do everybody else know that? Or is it just
They do now.
okay, well, you heard it. Jump in that DM. Yeah, I just know you know how you is. So that's cool. What type of women are you into? Like some niggas are into like more laid back women, some into popular, some into skinny, thick, chocolate,
How
vanilla.
about down to earth bitches?
Down to earth. So they just gotta be a real bitch.
Yeah, I don't, like, look, original, you know, just give me some bitch that's down to earth, a bitch that know how to take a joke, a bitch that know how to laugh, a bitch that know how to cook, bitch that don't, you know what I mean? Bitch, don't keep putting all this makeup on my pillowcases.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Listen,
Right.
man. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Just be as dope as you gonna be. You know what I mean? And then just let me add to it.
Right.
That's dope.
That's what's up. So ladies, y'all heard that. All the cake faces, fall back. If you got some meals you can offer, that's cool. That's what's up.
You know, like I say, man, it's good to see you back on your feet, man, and doing good, because on the last interview, you know what I'm saying, it's something I always want to clear up, just to let you know that we always had the utmost respect for you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Most
So
definitely.
something that happened in another interview, I ain't saying no names or bringing none of that shit up, but it was, you know,
You gotta do your job, bro.
it wasn't no.
It wasn't even just about doing a job.
It was really about what really she wanted. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to what?
No, like say like this is, you know, you one thing with Chella, and I'm just gonna be real, and that's why I respect her to the fullest. If it's something that she see ain't right, or something that she feel wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
gonna address it.
100, she address it. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
And that's how it was, and it was like the whole thing kind of got took into something else, but
the thing is, like, I personally, it don't have shit to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I personally think that, man, I got this different kind of history with y'all, but it ain't got shit to do with y'all business. It's personal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like, you know, I got a different kind of history with y'all. Y'all don't give this sucker no platform to do anything on. But then at the same time, maybe that was just y'all job and something for y'all to do. So, you know what I mean? I can't say what kind of personal relationship y'all got going. But then again, you know what I mean? What can I do about that shit? Like, you know
and
what I
I
mean?
understand and I respect it. And from my end, it was more so like, I do have a whole lot of years with you. Just with all due respect.
Oh, just different kind of years.
Different type of years.
All right.
And as time moved on, I've also had different encounters and situations with different people. And some things I might not know details to. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I might be in the loop, I might not be as in the loop as a person would expect me to be. So it was just like how it kind of came out. it was just like I really didn't know all type of details like that.
Man, that's all. Like,
You know
ain't
what I'm
no
saying?
details supposed to be known. I ain't had no details when a motherfucker asked me.
Right, and I
I
understand.
could have clearly got everybody locked up and been a rat.
Right.
You hear me? Every motherfucker's been facing a bunch of years. You understand?
I say that to say,
But I don't know nothing and I don't know nobody. Why should people get on your motherfucking microphone and name names? That's not cool. We don't play like that. That ain't the street game. That ain't ball. That ain't ball. If I play ball, you play ball back. You don't get on here and say no names. It's not cool. Not you.
but I don't.
Not you. The
Because it could have been. I don't know.
the
if it
shadow.
Was
Not you.
okay,
The
but
shadow. So what I'm saying is, you give
I
them a
understand.
platform. Give them a platform to shine a light on a flashlight on the name. No,
and
we don't
I
do that. I didn't know no names. Why do you keep telling names? Why are you saying names? Don't say names. Leave it alone.
And I understand, and after it was conversations had, I looked at it differently. But the initial intention of the visit was not the platform to shine names. It was other shit because I'm just being clear.
No, my thing is that you can't predict what's gonna come out the shadow mouth. So my thing is that, you just was doing your
understand.
job, but a motherfucker was like, Parkay. Man, don't do that, man. Just address me as a piece of paper. Just address me as anything, but don't address me as my name. If you playing ball out here, man, you don't know what's going on. Just say nothing. Like, my name is unknown, like a private call. So don't, like, when you talking, leave it as a blank. Like, the same way I'm doing it.
And when you
Y'all had plenty of interviews, so it's not. You know what I mean?
Well, now we have. At the time, we hadn't had plenty. So it's like,
that was like
some
our
things
third or fourth one.
Some things is a learning process, you know what I'm saying? But it's nothing but love and respect for you.
all day,
think
and
I
that's
tried to
why
go-
she went and remember you went and had it edited. That was taken out,
And
but it was,
I went out my
even though-
way to make sure, because at the end of the day, the internet and all these people, to me, I appreciate everybody, but people who I fuck with and that matter to me, I carry them as they matter. So I would never be like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck and woo, 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 you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to just do what I could because I just try to be judged by my intention. Sometimes things might not be exactly how, sometimes I just need to be told, like, okay, woo, woo, woo. And that goes from that type of lane to any type of lane because,
Yeah,
I always had good intentions. That's one thing about me. And if I don't, then everybody, y'all know how I am. You've been knowing me 30 years. You've been knowing me 20. If I don't, everybody know how I am. I just be like, well, I don't give a fuck. But when I do give a fuck, I give a fuck. So that's why I try to let you know that I give a fuck. And I respect you. I love you.
Likewise.
And that's just what it is. So.
No, it's all love. Like,
right, for sure.
So you over there chasing? I'm confused because you known
Hey,
for
listen.
being the Hennessy King. It's Casamigos, Red Bull. What's going on? We doing chases now? We ain't doing.
I'm definitely chasing, right?
Okay, cool.
I'm just trying to stay cool. Like, I don't want to get too bugged.
Right. One thing about you go have you some za. You go smoke
Man,
that shit.
Absolutely. I wish I
Yeah,
could smoke it right now. It's something twisted up. I got a log twisted up.
Hey, ain't nothing regular
Man.
on the smoke side being done.
Ain't nothing regular about K, period.
That's what's up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what's up. So what's next? We know you got the project that's
Hey, about that project, the second song, Count, King Diesel's supposed to be on that. I sent him that. Man, I needed that nigga to go nuts. I needed him to talk that shit.
That would have been crazy.
I gave it to him.
These are one of them niggas that he one of them niggas overly talented, like Bump, that just you gotta, hey, come on, let's get to it. If you leave it up to him, I was waiting on a verse back from Bump for me and Count project, and man, he kept. I recorded it, man, at PARKAY spot. I'm trying to get in there. You know what I'm saying? He said, I can't even get to. Then he say, man, something happened with K. Stuff is down right now,
And
so
I
can't get. Yeah, he told me. So he was like, I'm gonna get back in there and re-record, but it took a long time. He just made. He got the verse back like the week before the project was dropping, but it's like the same type of shit.
I think I recorded him.
Yeah, he that's what he said. He went over there and recorded it and sent it back. Yeah. So that's the same thing like with Diesel. Diesel gonna take his time. He gonna be doing some other shit, trying to pimp and be with all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Diesel crazy, man. That's my nigga, though.
Man, shout out Diesel, man.
Yeah, shout out Diesel.
Motherfucking nigga.
Yeah, he GD to the bone. He be like, man, shit, boy.
Nigga, man.
They didn't let the GDs in the door. We been in the door, but you know, it's a good vibe. Yeah, that's what's going on. So
we always vibing, man. American greed.
Man,
American greed.
American greed, because that's what how shit be going. Like, it's all about that.
Shout out Bump, man. Shout out Sci-Hi, man. Shout out Wayne Blaze. Shout out
Wayne Blaze.
Man,
shout out
Blue
Wayne
Cheese
Blaze.
Ricky, man. Shout out Giselle. Man, I just want to shout out motherfuckers that was on the project, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they went crazy though, y'all. That was a solid project. Like, you get
PARKAY always have great projects and great records.
I appreciate it, man. I be trying
Like,
to put
for
my
real.
time in, and like, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you and Bump got to drop one. Like y'all did it with Cap One, the Three King. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was
PARKAY
hard.
up here talking
That was
about
crazy. You want to hear about that? Yeah, listen.
talk about when we used to be riding around in the car listening to shit. Because every
got you
time
in
somebody
1
get
second.
on here, okay, I'm gonna let you talk about all these other niggas that ain't from the low end. But go ahead.
No.
Nah, go ahead, because niggas always
Not
do that
right
to me
now,
every
don't
time they
do
come
this
on
shit.
Straight Drop.
Let's
They
talk.
come on Straight Drop and they get to talking all this nigga shit.
What you want to talk? Come on. Talk
No,
to me
go on
right
talk
now.
about the Three
He was
Kings. Go
talking about
ahead.
Three
The
Kings.
Three
So I
Kings.
just
Okay,
want to
go
give you the
ahead.
history of
Right.
Three Kings.
Three
And tell
Kings.
you how that shit came together.
That's what's up. Shout out to Cap. Shout out to Bump. Shout out to K.
Cowboy, man. Caveat Dreams.
Yeah,
man.
that's my
Shout
nigga
out my
right
nigga,
there.
Motherfucking Bump J. Look,
I'm
this
just
is
talking
crazy.
shit.
Shout
Y'all
out
know I'm
Wall
extra.
Street. Shout
Yeah.
out J Forilla. So listen, my thing is that when I came home from the joint, in 06. And when I came to the studio, Cap One was telling me, like, man, we need to put together. I came home in like May. And, you know, I was just getting back in the mix of shit. But Cap was telling me, we need to do a project together. We need to do a project together. You know, every time I come down there, he killing some shit, and he telling me we need to do a project together. And I'm like, all right, cool. But I ain't get right on top of it. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get back in my groove before I get in the gym with him because he was smoking shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Lifting
saying? It was
500
hard to
and you
just jump in there
goddamn
with him, bro.
Right.
Like,
On
it's
dumbbells.
tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. So my thing is that once I finally got on my bike and got like in my shit, it was probably like close to October. And a motherfucker was like, bro, we gonna do this project? I'm like, yeah. So me and him doing songs. And then I get with Bump. Bump like, look, we need to do a project, you know what I'm saying? We need to just do something. You know, we just having regular conversation.
Right.
It wasn't like no major shit. It was just like we need to do some shit. So
right.
I'm playing him records. Like, I do a record with Bump, then I do a record with Cap. But they wasn't seeing eye to eye.
I remember that too.
So I'm doing a record here. I'm doing a record there. I'm doing a record here. I'm doing a record there. And then I'm like, look, bro. I started playing Bump records from Cap, and I started playing Cap records with me and Bump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting shit together. You know what I mean? And then I just put the session together. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got over their eyes and all that goofy shit. And then shit, it was just like a classic. It was some dope ass shit. We made some shit happen.
Because it wasn't even nothing really that serious that happened with them
I don't
anyway.
even know what happened. But my thing was to put it together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Ain't nobody drawing no guns on each other. Ain't nobody
Exactly.
beating each other up. It was fixable.
Yeah, for sure. Bump was just on his bully. Like, but you know, Bump told me, you know what I'm saying? He was on his bully, you know, when because he dissed him on the same song he dissed Kanye on. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know, Bump was Bump. Bump get on this bully especially if he feel like I don't respect you, nigga. I don't believe your story, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. He gonna come at you, and and then I sit back and I think about our relationship, man, and it's always been solid. I remember LEP when us and the Bogus Boys was going back and forth.
And I had no fucking idea, bro.
So when I heard you on the song where they dissing us,
bro, you let these niggas diss me? I'm like, who dissed you? Bro, that song y'all did together, boy, them niggas dissed me, man. And then
they came and shot it out. They came and shot out west to shoot the video.
No, that was my
that
location.
was your, okay, that was your location. Okay.
I got the,
right.
This was my location.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So look how I'm looking. I'm like, oh, and then he shoot the video out west, popping this. So that's when I shot the Nigga Rich video. I went on the low end and shot it with E-Bone them over on 43rd and Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, he wanted, because I didn't know it was you. That was your location. I thought they did that location. So I said, okay, we going on the low end and shoot a video and mob up there.
That was us. I put us on the roof of J&J's Fish, all the shit in the lot.
Right, okay.
And all that cool shit.
Yeah.
Put that shit out there, the truck on the 30s.
And then it's crazy how even with the shit that we had going on with them, it was over. A lot of shit be over nothing.
But you explained it to me over a phone call, so I totally understand that. We ain't got to do it over L.
Right, for sure.
I mean, I totally understand that though.
Because it wasn't it was with Butter the Prince too, and I hit Butter like Butter. Butter didn't know either. He like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Butter, good nigga. Shout out.
Yeah, that's
Butter.
my brother. Shout out Butter.
That's my family.
Yeah. So what you got coming up though, man? I know, man. Hey, you ain't. So,
go ahead, talk.
You ain't stopping after that American Greed. That shit.
I got a documentary. I had got. The time I got shot up all the time was February 23rd. So the anniversary coming up. I want to do a screening. Maybe for February 23rd, man, and have people come out, free drinks, free popcorn. People come out for the screening and shit like that, and then check out the documentary. Like, man,
I ain't gonna miss that one.
30, 40 minutes. Free popcorn, free liquor.
I hope it's this popcorn.
You got to put me on the plug. And
shout out to Enjoy It Corn. My people over there on 79th. I forgot the address, but Enjoy It Corn. 79th, this popcorn good as hell.
Shout out Str8Drop.
Hey, y'all know what's going on.
So look, before we get out of here, cause
where we going?
Right, cause what she'll do, she'll say, you ain't even talk about riding in the car. He ain't talk about that.
We ain't even talked about Chella. Come on, talk to me, baby. You meant to talk to me before I started that last story.
It's
no,
cool.
we
I
didn't.
just be talking shit. You got the Three Kings going on. You got the history with LEP and Bo
what about
and all
me and
these
you?
niggas.
Right.
It's cool.
No, we're giving the people a history lesson. We just found out how he met Bum. I didn't even know all that shit that they've been knowing each other since he was 13 in 8th grade. Going there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that either.
Right, so that's the history. That's what we
Parkay
trying.
is my brother.
Absolutely.
Even though Parkay, one time Parkay had put it in his head that he fucks me. He did. He was saying it like I fucked her. And I was like, what? And I'm like, damn, why would he say that? We gonna plead the fifth?
Yeah, you being a stupid. you
no,
tell
he
it.
said it and I was confused because we hadn't fucked.
Man, I don't win. When I say that.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Let's just erase that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love you. That's my brother.
She trying to give me some of that.
Oh,
that cootie cat tonight.
You know,
she trying to give me some
know
of that
the 42 get to calling
out
out all type of shit 20 years
You hear
ago.
me, Bo?
Okay.
She trying to get that thing. Something wrong with you,
No, I'm
man.
just like, when? Then he was like, I did in my head. You remember that? And I'm like, did you? Okay, cool. Well, be clear.
Oh, crazy.
But no, for real, I love Parkay. That's my brother, regardless of what. All the niggas go look like, snack. But I always felt like when it comes to talent, seriously, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And I always say this. I think some came up recently.
Give me my flowers in.
I do all the time. I feel like when it comes to talent, you it. I think you make great songs, hooks,
Thank you.
bars, delivery, beats.
Thank you.
And you always worked. You know what I'm saying? Even if you in and out of jail or, you know, you got some shit going on where you feel like, you know, because you'll get on some your little cake shit sometimes.
Man,
you always be consistent.
Your ass out of here, man.
You always
love
be
you
consistent with that music. And
Thank you.
I respect that.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying? You're a low-end legend. You're a legend,
And
but
likewise.
being the low-end legend, I respect it. Because, you know, a lot of niggas that come from where we come, they ain't really keep up. And you always been able to keep up. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you your flowers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that and it's crazy because a lot of
Appreciate
the
it.
older guys, like Hot Rod and Charlie Wally and them and all, they hold you up to a high regard, and then the shorties, they all got the same respect for you. So that's hard to get. You know
But
what I'm
you
saying?
got the youth though, bro. Like every time I look up, bro, you got them young motherfuckers under you, man, and you doing some dope ass shit. So I be needing to get with it. I need to get with the vibes, nigga.
Man,
Put
that's
me
not,
with the
come
vibes,
on, come on
man.
with it, man. And you know what really, I ain't gonna lie, what really got me in with them, cause all them shorties, you know, Keith and them came up looking up to Gucci and flocking them. So by
Yeah.
me being a part of their camp, I was the closest thing you was gonna get to them
That's
from
how I
Chicago.
got the French.
You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, when HOBO and them, and now the shorties that look up to HOBO, when HOBO get on an interview and be like, man, if he stamped my shit, I know it's legit.
Real
They
shit.
hear Herb saying those type of things, and they make them be like, damn, if Herb can say that. So it made me, a generation under Herb,
Bro,
them
that's
respect
the-
me and fuck
he
with
the
what I'm
wave.
doing.
Like him, Dirk, and them, bro, they the wave, bro.
Yeah.
They took this shit to the next level.
They did.
You know
They
what I'm
did.
saying? Like, bro, them niggas, man, I take my hat off to them niggas.
All day long.
Shout out to y'all. Remember y'all was in my song 2K11, so
Man, I was just watching
Right.
that shit. What you mean?
years ago.
Stop
right.
playing, man.
This is what I mean, and this ain't tooting my own horn, but this is the difference when bitches be talking about queen shit, right? It's shit that I've done. This ain't about who got this, or because I'm drippy or icy or got this riding in this or furs or good pussy or clout, none of that. Queen shit, I put my queen shit when I was on. Remember, I put that song together, and I was able to bring all the guys together. It was 11 of y'all. It was you. It was PARKAY. Bump was locked up. We
Sly.
used Sly.
YP.
We used the
Mickey Halston.
Mickey
yeah. We
Halston.
put I put all the
Butter the
niggas
Prince.
together. But it was a bunch of y'all, and it was like some of the niggas ain't no Fatal PT. It was like a lot of
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
that might not have been where y'all was at, or it was nigga wasn't even necessarily cool like that, but it was just the fact that I was able to do that. This is why when people be talking about, oh, I'm this and I'm
put
queen and
everybody
shit
together.
like that, it's really no comparison. I don't be wanting to pop my shit, but this is facts. The story
Absolutely.
is different. This ain't about just music or none of that. The story is just different. So,
Right,
thank
right.
y'all again for coming to get on
Did
my
y'all
shit.
shoot the video for you and Shauna?
Yeah, we did. We just shot the video.
Why wasn't I invited?
Well, everybody was invited, but you don't keep up with me.
Don't start this
So-
shit. You don't follow nobody. We don't keep up with each
Right.
other.
Okay, well,
And since you don't follow nobody, I don't follow you.
okay, but I'm
So my
sure
thing
somebody
is
that you follow. Listen, I'm sure somebody that you follow that don't follow you
See,
back.
your voice started working with that bullshit.
No, because that's just hot ass popcorn
I
from
bet it is.
Enjoy Corn.
It's that bullshit you saying right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Ain't no bullshit I'm saying.
Okay.
This the thing when everybody be talking about, oh, you don't follow nobody back. I started off not following nobody, right? And it just kept going because people kept having shit to say about it. So I feel like, okay, I might not ever follow nobody
That's
back, right?
cool.
But in real life, I fuck with you, I follow you. So I'm sure somebody that you're following that you don't know. So a bitch like me who know you, that love you in real life, put that shit to the side. Motherfuckers be like, oh, I ain't following her.
No, but you know
I
what?
ain't
It's a
following-
difference. It's a difference. Because say if you follow somebody that don't follow you, that you may not know, you just interested.
Let's
but if
keep
I
up with
know,
each other.
if I know somebody personally, then it's like we know each other. Let's follow each
Let's
other.
keep up with each other.
You know, I get that. I
We
get
do
it.
the same thing.
I get
Let's
it.
keep up
So
with
it's
each
like,
other.
okay, look, this was going on. I'm never going to follow nobody back, right? This is just
no,
what I've
it's all
decided,
right.
right? Because guess what? I can't
I'm
make
gonna follow
people-
you after the show.
Look, I can't
ahead.
make everybody happy. So if I follow somebody right now, if I start following people, everybody that I don't follow go be away. So anywhere I go, somebody go be unhappy. So fuck that. One thing about me, whether I'm following you or not, is people, if I fuck with you, you can send me your shit. This is facts. This been going on for years. You can tell me, share this, post this. I'm going to like some pictures. I'm going to do that. But if that's my little marketing tool, then ride out with me. Let me get that pass. Quit doing the fucking most.
That's why I say I'm going to follow you after this, because I understand that's your motto. That shit. If that's your motto, man,
and every time it goes on, guess what I do? I say the same story. I be like, well, I'm sure it's somebody that you're following that if something happened to you, and I ain't talking about y'all, but if you said, man, I need $100 or anything, I bet you can't get in touch with Beyonce. You can't get in touch with Future because they don't follow you back, nor do they give a fuck about you. But at least you can hit a bitch like me up. You can tell me to share your shit, like some shit in real life. Guess what? So let me get that pass and just let me do my shit.
You ain't never hit my phone and I was there for you?
Yeah, you did. You just let me.
Not plenty of times?
Plenty of times. Vice versa. Vice versa. Even recently, you know, I didn't have a Cartier, even though I got the rolling in the ice. You know what I'm saying? And I called you. I said, PARKAY. I got to let them know because it ain't no driving on the ice neither. But I called you and I said, let me use your watch for my video. I'm okay.
I don't even remember.
No, it's okay. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, for real. I ain't got the type of pride. I'm just saying it's vice versa, though. Just like it's been times, you know what I'm saying? It's been mutual times. So don't just try to act like it's a one way.
No, what I'm telling you is that,
because you still ain't got.
We both got to rock and roll with each other.
And
like,
I do.
We both got to keep up with each other. I keep up with Bo keep up with me.
I do keep up with you. Okay, but don't get to getting on here and talk about something about
look, check it out. Go ahead, Bo. Fight her, Bo. Go ahead, 2-on-1.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Go ahead, put her to sleep. I'm going to go in her pockets.
Nobody.
She don't know which one to stop. You hear me? She don't know which one to stop. Go ahead.
What? See, this is the type of shit that I mean. This is what blows me about when niggas come on the show, y'all. It's always the low end niggas, right? They come on the show like I ain't Jenny low end. They be, yeah, Bo, whatever.
No, they know that.
Stop fucking playing. Hold on, because before you, with all due respect, love Bo to death. But PARKAY, you see how he ain't no history or none of that. Just like he tried to bring up, oh, didn't I do it? Yeah. Didn't we do the same? It's been times back in years and years ago where I done came and got you, bought food,
you my
gas, all that type of shit, but you ain't saying none of that shit.
No, what I'm telling you,
so put some fucking respect on my motherfucking name when you come on the show and you get to talking about 3 fucking kings like I ain't Jenny motherfucking Low 3 kings and Bo Deal and from LEP and Count and all these type of people.
When I put this on the table,
like because you ain't said none of that shit. You didn't slept on the couch before, huh?
When I put that, nah, don't put me on no couch. I
ain't you ain't never got on the couch.
Nah, I probably came in that high.
You didn't doze off on the couch before.
Yeah, probably high.
Okay, well, how, whatever, it was there, but you ain't gonna bring that up, huh? Stop playing with me.
I'm not gonna
stop fucking playing with me, PARKAY.
I'm not gonna finish the story.
Okay, cool.
So listen, my thing is.
Y'all hear me though? Y'all hear me though? This always happen, but okay. See, so the men, they got the, you know.
My thing is we got to keep up with each other.
I do keep up with you, which is why I hit you up, right? With all due respect.
No, I hit you up.
No, I hit you up.
I hit you up and I said, do you want to do the interview?
Well, I hit you up first. I hit you up afterwards first. I hit you up first.
But it was too controversial to do it at the time. It was too hot to do it.
Right. And you said no.
Would we do
I
it
said whenever you're ready. I said, not saying like that, not Bo. So I said when you ready, let me know. So you let me know. And we supposed to do it. And we rescheduled and I hit you up again and said, come on.
But since I got something going on, it's the perfect time to do
so
it.
We great. That's all.
American greed.
Yeah. American greed. You know, that's that American greed. And that's that low end.
If we didn't have nothing to do, I was just up there talking for nothing. I don't have no project ready. I don't have nothing to promote. I don't have
I understand.
So it's not a good time for me.
No, I understand.
Everybody get their turn, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and American Greed and some upcoming. The documentary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming right up. I got the video with me and Bump about to drop. I got the American Greed.
Oh, y'all shot it already?
Oh, man, I can show it to you. This shit is crazy.
It's going down.
I got like 3 videos ready that's ready to drop, but I ain't dropped them yet. I got to give it at least another week or so before I start promoting the next video.
Right.
That's dope.
So that's what's up.
And then I get that video going, and then I can promote the fucking anniversary for the documentary.
That's dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
They give
dope.
me something to do.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's just
I
marketing.
understand, but I just was throwing that out there. Like, it's a mutual thing. It's been a mutual thing. Like, don't act like it
You
hasn't.
want your hair pulled?
That's what it is. But look, even if I
what it
didn't, you gonna
is.
say it anyway.
That's crazy.
In your head, face ass. Y'all make sure y'all follow my nigga Parkay.
At PARKAY BB2 on Instagram.
That's right. And if you forget that, it'll be on the bottom of the screen. Y'all know what's going on.
At PARKAY BB2 on Instagram. Marketing and promotion.
Big facts.
Big facts. It's your girl Chella H.
It's your man Bo Deal.
That's right. And it's a blessing to have my nigga Parkay come through.
You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
know already know what's going on. Go get that American Greed. It's out right
Go
now.
get that and be looking out for the documentary because that's going to be coming not long after you see this interview.
That's right. And Parkay has a story like no other.
A real story.
A real story. So y'all make sure y'all check that out.
Talk
Y'all
about it.
already know what's going on. Shout out to Parkay. Shout out to my brother Bo Deal. Y'all already know it's the realest bitch in it. Chella H is no bitch like me. And this is Straight Drop Uncut, but we keeping it raw. No chaser. Put that fucking Red Bull away, Parkay.
Oh,
Because
wow.
there's no chaser
These
around
people
here.
fighting on me, man. This shit
Until
gotta
next
stop.
time.
I took it all, but shit, they gave me less. They gave me arm and hammer.